Well, good morning, or almost afternoon, everyone. So, something pretty cool came in the mail today, and I wanted to share it with you. I wanted to go through the unboxing with you. I was talking to a company called Titan Survival, and they make a really cool product. And if you're a military member, or former, if you're a veteran, or just an outdoors enthusiast, survivalist, who knows? If you like tying knots, they make paracord, parachute cord. Jump out of an airplane, all the many different cords holding you to that thing so you don't fall to the ground too fast. They make that stuff. But they do it on a whole different level, right? So, paracord, or as it's referred to a lot of times called 550 cord, is a real thin strand of rope, and it holds, you guessed it, 550 pounds before it breaks. Potentially it could hold more than 550 pounds, but its safety limit is 550 pounds, which is quite a bit of weight. And when you're about to see what I have here, you're gonna be kind of like, that holds 550 pounds? Well, this actually holds more. Now, let me grab the specifics here for you, and I will read you off exactly what this can do. So, back to story time here. So I'm talking to Titan Survival, and they sell more than just paracord, by the way. And they don't even call it paracord. Because they created it. They created this specialized version, their own version of this cordage. So they call it SurvivorCord, or survival cordage. But they also sell other items too. So, everything from fire starters to, let's see what else we got. I mean, it's a lot of cordage, to be honest with you. But they've got fire starters, they've got reflective tarps for making like a canopy shelter over top of you, say tied between two trees. They've got pouches, they've got a couple blankets, gloves, they've got dry storage. So I mean, they've got a few different deals. They've got some clothing, backpacks are pretty cool. And just to let you know, it is pretty simple. If you want to find them, it is titansurvival.com. All common spelling, all one word, titansurvival.com. But specifically what I ordered, let me pull that up. And I don't remember what color I did it in either. But I ordered their normal, their first, if you want to call it, their first gen basic survival cord. Now, this company is a veteran-owned and operated company. So this company is owned by a military veteran, and this cord has been field tested with some of our best and brightest in the military, along with in law enforcement too. So this isn't some generic company from China. This is an American-made product, made right here in America. And the cool thing about this company, they have a no BS warranty, and I like to say no BS, but they have a lifetime warranty on all of their products. So you can buy this cord from them, this cordage, this rope, and if there's a problem with it, it's literally that simple. No BS, no hassle. You give them a call, you get on their website, you fill out either a form, or you give them a call and you talk to them about what the problem is, and they are some of the nicest people out there. They're going to help you out. So I'm going to read you the specifics of this. So the product specifications. The diameter of this is 4.5 to 5 millimeters. Now, here's the package. Pretty cool. Nice, simple, light. Oh, but it's so hard. So very... Oh, there we go. Got it. They make their own packaging. That's a nice touch. Nice branding. All right, what do we have? Well, we got a packaging slip. But then what else did we get? We got some other things. Well, they threw in some stickers. SurvivorCord, not bad. I like stickers just as much as anyone else does. Then we've got a real cool one. That's their actual logo. And what is this? Register your product or products for a lifetime warranty and get $5 off your next purchase. Not bad. Let's see, make sure we can see that without the glare. So yeah, so they actually, like I said, they've got cord, but then they also have other items too. So definitely worth checking out. And yeah, mil-spec warrior cord. Let's see. Even says Titan Survival is a U.S. veteran-owned and operated business. So, and then right there in the dead center of this is their website. So if you want to freeze frame this, pause for a sec. Okay. All right. So let's take a look. What do we got? SurvivorCord quick deploy Hank. New dragon scale. 25 feet. So it comes in a few different lengths. I got the 25 feet. It's a good manageable size, something I can throw in the truck. But it also comes in, I believe, 25, 100, and 500 feet. And I'm not sure if they offer a 50-foot version. But if they don't, I'm going to definitely talk to them about getting a 50-foot version. So, nice packaging yet again. It's like an aluminum, I forget the name of this kind of packaging, but someone watching is definitely going to know. But it's sealed very nicely. Super impressed with their packaging. Register your product for a lifetime warranty and get $5 off your next So they gave you another one of those cards in your package even. So, for one thing, a lot of companies, if they have a warranty, they really don't advertise it big. If you go to the big box store that's mostly blue, that you can buy groceries and other things at, and say you went and bought one of their cheap TVs, there's a warranty on it, but that's about it. And it's in really small print, and it's somewhere very low on a box. And no one really explains how to actually register your product for that warranty, right? Here, Titan Survival is almost making sure, like, you definitely know there's a warranty, and to get on top of registering your product, whatever it is, whether it's cordage or another product from their website. They want you to register with them, right? They want to have your product warranted. And so that right there, for one, it just tells me that they want to take care of their customers. So, because some companies, they try to get out of that warranty, right? You know, you buy something and then they'll say, well, do you have your receipt? No, lost it somewhere or whatever. They'll say, sorry, can't help you. All right. But these guys, they want to make sure that you definitely get on top of that warranty. So it says SurvivorCord. SurvivorCord is patented. There simply isn't a better paracord available. So these guys must have tested paracord out like crazy over and over. I would have loved to seen just how many different things they did before they came up with what they have here. So when it shows up, it comes in this nice little bundle. Now again, this is 25 feet, right? Here's my hand. There's that. My hand is bigger than this little bundle. So the measurement on this is, gosh, I don't even know. Maybe 4 inches, 4 or 5 inches high by a couple inches, like a fist around that, right? Easily stuff it in a pocket. You can put this anywhere, really. So that's nice. But there's 25 straight feet of this. Now, remember what I said in the beginning? That this cord can hold over 550 pounds, potentially. So, let's read on. So, I've got Dragon Scale, which is the color. This is the color on the cord. So it comes in black, and it comes in olive drab, which is like army green or military green, like an olive green, olive drab. It comes in Dragon Scale, which is this new nifty colored kind of design. And I believe it also comes in, I think they call it woodland camo or forest camo. But it is 4.5 to 5 millimeters, which is just this little, the diameter of this right here. 25 feet of, or 25 pound fishing line. Utility wire metal, brass. So in this, you not only get the strands of paracord that are in here, but you also get a couple other goodies. So I'm going to unravel this for you guys. Alright, here we go. So this right here, okay, 4.5 to 5 millimeters in diameter. And you can't really see much right there because it's a singed end. So I'm gonna cut it open for us. Good knife, by the way. All right, try not to cut my fingers. Because I don't want to cut a lot of this off. I'd like to save as much as I can. And it's not an easy cut, which is good. Alright, now I'm going to try and cut down a little bit so we can actually see what's going on inside. Okay. So, we get rid of the outside sheathing, which is that dragon scale pattern. We can actually see what is on the inside of this thing, right? So I'm still gonna kind of peel it back like an onion. It's got layers. But bear with me, because this is gonna be some of the coolest stuff. If you've ever used paracord or anything like it. Alright, so normally this white stuff, this is what you see. This is, I believe it's nylon. And paracord is actually built up with a bunch of these little nylon strands. Some are 7, so if they say 7 strand, or 8, or 10, or 11 strand. But all of those strands working together, when they're put together in a sheath, that's what gives you that strength. So what they did was, you've got your normal strands. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 strands of actual nylon, which is the normal paracord. But then we've got some other stuff going on in here. So when they designed this, they went all the way back to the drawing board and they said, well, what else can we add in there to help, right? Now again, this was field tested by special forces operators. This has been field tested by law enforcement. It's been field tested by survivalists, right? So when you think of situations that those kinds of people get into, right? What do you think that they're gonna need? So let's start out with this cool thing. This is, let's see if I can get something to show it better with. There. That's wire. Now, why would they put wire in here? Probably because you can do a lot of things with it. First of all, it's brass wire. So you can make a snare with it. You can use it if you were trying to make, say, other tools. You could take that out, a certain length, whatever you want of it, and use it to fasten things together. I mean, you could do the same thing too with this nylon. That's the fun, interesting thing about this style of cordage, is there's so many different options you can do. But for me, I would make a snare out of it. If I wanted to catch small game, I'd make a snare. But then we've got this right here, this kind of white and red. So we've got fishing line, we've got wire. See, we've got utility wire metal brass, utility wire gauge 30, utility wire strength is 8 pounds, waxed jute, which is this guy right here. So this is a cool thing. So this is jute rope, or a strand of jute rope, and they've waxed over the top of it. So you can actually submerge this in water, this little piece right there. You can submerge that in water, and or say you're surviving out in the wilderness and it's just downpouring like crazy, and your whole bundle of rope is just soggy. Everything about you is obviously probably going to be soggy wet, but you can pull this out, and with very little effort you can actually start a fire. So fire is important. Then we have fishing line. So the fishing line is a 25-pound test, includes a single transparent 25-pound test high strength monofilament fishing line that can be used when critically needed. Food is just yards away. This filament can also be melted and used to patch holes or used to bind tools together. So it's monofilament line, 25-pound test, which is actually a pretty high strength test. When you think a lot of panfish, you're probably fishing with like a 6 or an 8-pound test line. So a 25-pound test line in this run, all of these things run the whole length. So the entire length of this. So for instance, if you went and you bought the 500-foot version of this, you would have 500 feet of all of these options at your disposal. That's pretty cool. Did I mention there isn't a shelf life on this stuff either? Like there's no expiration date. So you could buy this, you could put it in your truck, you could put it in your garage, you could put it in your bug out bag, and 10 years from now, if you needed to bug out somewhere, go camping, whatever, the stuff's gonna be just as good as the day it showed up to you. So then we've got the paracord part of it, right? The white strands here, right? Originally designed at the request of special forces in Afghanistan, our survival cord is 620-pound tensile strength. So remember what I said, normal paracord is 550 pounds of breaking strength. So you can lift 550 pounds, but beyond that, you will run the risk of snapping this right in half. But Titan survival cord, its breaking strength is 620 pounds. So that's pretty impressive. They were able to add, what is that? 70 pounds difference? More? Roughly? Don't quote me on my math if I'm wrong. I haven't slept yet. It's been a long day. So, just the white parts, okay? And they were able to beef this up to 620 pounds. So you could pick something up that weighed 620 pounds with just one strand, like this, you know? That's pretty cool. That integrates 3 life-saving survival strands into Titan's trusted mill-style 550 paracord. Available only from Titan SurvivorCord is protected by U.S. patent. They give their patent number. There simply isn't a better paracord available. Then it goes into talking about the 25-pound fishing line, Waterproof fire starter. Our proprietary paraffin impregnated twisted jute fiber strand is designed to quickly start fires in an emergency. This is the best fire starting strand on the market. Even in a downpour, like I talked about, even in a downpour, a couple sparks from your favorite survival, blah, 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 blah. Can't even speak right today. Survivor steel or fail rod, and you'll have an instant fire. So that is this guy right here. And when you feel it, you can actually feel that there is wax all over that. But it's not coming off my fingers or anything. Well put together. Multi-purpose utility wire. Our strand of proprietary 30 gauge metallic alloy is strong, conductive, and non-magnetic. Perfect for small animal snares, ham radio antenna, campfire food wraps, and any other ingenious survival ideas that you can think of. The only paracord you'll ever need. Trusted by outdoor aficionados and military units worldwide. SurvivorCord is designed to replace any and all parachute cord or 550 cord in your backpack, vehicle, or emergency kits. It is stronger and more functional than normal mil-spec paracord, and seals just as easy when cut and used. Invented, patented, and sold by a service-disabled U.S. Army combat veteran, which is the owner of the company. Then, let's see if we can find their warranty. Our lifetime warranty guarantee. Titan Survival proudly offers a lifetime guarantee on all of their products we sell. Period. Because our customer experience is our number one focus, and anything that potentially tarnishes our brand in your eyes just isn't worth it. Complete customer trust is our goal, and you'll see that in our product quality, customer service, and turnaround time. How can we do that? Well, for starters, we don't sell crap. Everything we sell is either designed by us to be used by us or purchased from manufacturers that we trust and have personally tested. We're here for the long run, so our products need to reflect that. In many cases, you'll probably be handing down the gear you bought from us to your grandkids. That's how much they are behind their own product. They believe in it so much. So, let's do a quick test. Now, I don't have a ferro rod with me, but I do have a lighter, so I'm going to cheat a little bit. P.S. Disclaimer: do not try this at home unless you know exactly what you're doing. If you are not an adult, do not do this, period, unless you're with an adult supervision. Safety first, guys. So, you never know. Let's just see. Alright, look at that. Not bad. Good smell too. But I'm wondering what this is. Let's see if it says it. The red and white cord. We've got the wire, the fishing line, the waterproof tinder. Oh, by the way, each one of these white nylon strands here by itself holds 44 pounds. So just this by itself, if you were to strip it out of the whole thing, each one of these its breaking strength is above 44 pounds. So, no, it doesn't actually go into detail on what this one is. Little candy cane looking one. So, I imagine it's probably a reinforced version of one of these normal ones, which helps give that 620 pound breaking strength or lifting capability. But so imagine that we used what we needed, right? All right, now we got to seal it up, okay? So we're going to cut what we need to cut. All right. I'm going to show you how easy that is. All right. So you cut off, right, which you use or don't need anymore, okay? Then you've got this, right? Now this is very much open. Come on, focus. It's open. So all the different things that we just saw are inside there now. So if you have a fire going already, what you do is you take your fire and you just come up to it and it's singeing it. So you're melting the cords around it, and then you just push it down on itself to kind of melt everything back together. And if it's cool enough to touch, you should be good to go again. And it's that simple. Now you do that so that way that this doesn't come unraveled, because remember, you still have all of this. Or imagine if you had that 500-foot length. You do not want that stuff to just start unraveling on itself. So it's that simple. Just a little bit of heat and you melt the sheathing around it. It's kind of like a plastic almost, or it turns into that. And you just form it and press it all together and you are ready to go again. You can wrap this all back up and you're squared away. So, Titan survival cord. Now here's the other cool thing. This isn't the only kind of cord they make. They make survival cord. They also make another one here called warrior cord. And then they have a really, really cool one. They just came out with that. And this is one that I'm gonna try and get us to so we can review it. So you remember how we had wire in this, right? This other one, it has, instead of wire, they have a strand of Kevlar inside of that. Now, if you don't know what Kevlar is, in the military, it's used to stop bullets. So, it's what helmets are made out of, bulletproof helmets. Bulletproof vests are made out of Kevlar. right? Doesn't cut easy. Definitely does not burn easy at all. For instance, the one strand that they have running through their rope, their cordage of Kevlar, its melting point is above 900 degrees Fahrenheit. So, comment down below if you have any questions. If you want to buy some of this yourself, I'm going to put a link to this, and it is an affiliate link. So it's going to help the channel out. It's also going to definitely help these guys out. And I also wanted to mention this too. One last thing is that every single sale that is made at Titan Survival, whether it's cordage or a backpack or even a sticker, a certain percentage of every sale goes back to helping disabled veterans and the military community. So you're doing more than just simply buying from a company. You're also giving back in one way or another and helping other people. So have a great day, guys. Stay safe. Until next time.